Hello, intuitive friends. Let me do a quick mic check, please. Give me 1 second. Let me do a quick
mic check, please.
All right, there we go.
1 second. Let me do a quick mic check, please. All right, there we go.
All righty. We are rocking and rolling. All right. Welcome, intuitive friends. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. For those of you who are interested in getting to know me, my testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look at my description box. And of course, that's going to be after the live. For those of you who are viewing me live, you could just take a look at the chat area, and my link or credentials link is posted there. As you know, these are all free channeled messages. And today, I will be channeling messages focusing on your no contact ex. Now, for some of you, the no contact ex could be a separation, breakup, or divorce. Okay, this is going to be a timeless reading. So whenever you come across this reading, it is meant for you to hear. There may be potential messages here for you. Okay. So today I'm going to be focusing on your no contact ex, what they could potentially be regretting the most in regards to their feelings and their thoughts towards you or the connection that they had with you. Okay. For those that are new to my channel or to this live stream, welcome. And this is going to be the format of my reading. I'm first going to focus on the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, followed by the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, then the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, followed by the water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay. Now, during the live stream, I will be writing down or typing up which sign I'm going to be focusing on. After the live stream, you can take a look down below in the description box and click on that timestamp link for your sign. Okay? All right, let's get some relaxing music in the background and let us begin with Aries. Hello, Aries, and welcome. Whether you are in Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Aries may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on your no contact ex. What do they regret losing the most? I'm going to take a look at their potential feelings as well as their thoughts in the connection breakup, in the connection that they had with you, whether that be a breakup, separation, or divorce. Okay. Now, as you know, and as I always like to remind each and every one of you, remember, sometimes these messages may not resonate right away. It may take time for you to see its connection or its evolution in your own timeline. And again, I'm going to be focusing on your no contact ex. However, this no contact ex may show up in your life. Okay, so Aries, let's take a look here. No contact ex. Aries, no contact ex. What do they regret losing the most here? And they have Sewer Mermaid. Okay. So what's coming up here with your no contact ex Aries is that there is a sense of sensuality. There was a sense of this passion, this connection. I'm getting like very fiery, very passionate, lusty type of energy. Okay. They regret losing that. For some of you, if it feels like there's this energy of this intuitive sensuality between the both of you. It's as if you're no contact ex and you had this beautiful synergy in your intimacy, whether that be verbal intimacy, meaning sharing thoughts, emotions, or whether that be physical sexual intimacy. Okay. They miss that rapport. They regret losing that rapport with you, Aries. It's like steamy. I keep hearing steamy. So for some of you, it's coming across as like very passionate intimacy. So it says here, revenge. Okay. Now, what they regret the most here about this connection with you, Aries, or I shouldn't say they miss, but what they regret. There's something here that's coming across as there was a shift or a change. This breakup, separation, or divorce could have been something that may have happened suddenly. It may have happened like from 1 minute to the next. For some of them, Aries, they may have felt. For some of them, this is coming across. Now, this may not be for every single Aries, of course, as you know, this is a general reading, but it's coming across as if something was done and there's a sense of resentment and this feeling of anger, revenge, trying to get even here. So there's a sense here of either regretting that situation, circumstance, or event that may have popped off or, unexpectedly shown itself, whether it was on their end, Aries, or whether this breakup, separation, or divorce was from your end, whether it was caused by them or whether it was caused by you. But I'm getting here that there may have been an abrupt change. There could have been here some sense of deception. Because here I'm getting this person that has two swords side by side. So for some of you, there may have been some sense of like not being very clear about why things turned the way they did. And for others of you, this could have been a deception, a situation, circumstance, or event revolving a deception. There's something that shifted here emotionally. Whatever this is, this hurt this person. I'm getting like backstab. So they regret having backstabbed you, Aries, if that is the storyline. If they did something, if it was their fault or something like that, if they backstabbed you, or if there was a lack of transparency on their end, then they regret having backstabbed you or having had the sense of deception here. Okay. If it was the other way around, meaning if it was you, Aries, that caused this deception or lack of transparency, they regret the fact that you weren't clear on your intentions or that you weren't clear from the onset here, or that you weren't transparent. Let's take a look here at their emotions. What do they regret emotionally here from this past connection with you, Aries? Yeah, Knight of Swords. I told you I feel here that this is something that may have occurred suddenly, quickly, learning something very quickly, something that may have been done impulsively. They regret losing the teamwork or the sense of companionship or partnership that they may have felt here with you, Aries. Because there's a sense here of working together as a group or working together here as a team. Three of Pentacles is this energy of alliances, friendships. Sorry, I so sorry. I have something tied up back here and it just feels out of place. My mic. Okay, there we go. So Three of Pentacles is coming across that they regret losing that companionship and that partnership, that friendship, that alliance that they had with you and you with them. Let's take a look here at what do they regret losing or their regrets here in regards to the thoughts, what thoughts are coming through their mind potentially here. Let's see, no contact X. Regret losing most, the Empress and the Magician. They regret, like I said from the top of the reading, because this came out before, but this was just validation confirmation. Remember when I started this reading, I said that I'm feeling here there's this sense of sensuality between you, or that they had with you, Aries. There's a sense of passion and sensuality. It's as if they, in their mind, replay the magic that was present between the both of you. And the thing here is that they, in their mind, they think, or this is the thought process in regards to their energy that I'm getting, is that there was this sense here that both of you had it all when you were together. Like this was good. When it was good, it was really good. It's like there was something here as if it's like the magic or the spark between both of you that was present, and they regret losing that. They regret losing here, Aries, the nurturing energy, the fact that they feel or they felt that this had a very big potential here for growth. Now, whether, again, this could go either way. This could be that you may have broken up with them, or they may have broken up with you, or separated or divorced. However this may have played out here, there was a lot of love here, or there may still be potentially here underneath the regret, underneath the anger, underneath the disappointment. There's this feeling here that there is, or for some of you, there is, or there was here a lot of love in this connection, because the Empress energy is ruled by Venus, and Venus, of course, is that relationship, love life, one of many things that Venus is focuses on, but definitely here, that's what I'm getting here. They regret that certain things didn't come to fruition, and that this was either cut short by an action or a situation, circumstance, or event, whether it was from your end, Aries, or whether it was from their end. But there's a sense here that this person, when they do think about you, they do have this sense of thinking about you with a sense of love, with a sense of, underneath all the emotions that there could be here, there could be here this sense of, regretting that things didn't work out. no matter how they may have shown when you guys either broke up, separated, or divorced. Because I'm getting here, this is a person that got very upset. Okay? This person was very upset. And again, this could have been a situation, a circumstance, or an event that was, let me see what's coming up here. Seven of Cups. Yeah, this person may still even have thoughts about you because the Seven of Cups came up. So there's this sense here that this person regrets either backstabbing you or being backstabbed by you. They regret the connection, the love, you know, here, as I said, the Three of Pentacles. And look at that, the Two of Cups was down here. So for sure, there's a sense here that they regret losing all those components. If you missed this reading, because I am doing this live, if you missed the top of the reading, you could always come back later where the timestamps will be placed. But other than that, Aries, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe. Share my link with those like-minded souls in your own friends, family, or loved ones. And I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Leo. Leo, you are up next. For those of you who are joining me, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot. I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. If you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look at my credentials link. It should be in the little chat area. And if you watch this after the live stream, it will be shown in the description box. And today I'm going to be channeling messages for no contact acts. Okay, and next up is Leo. Hello, Leo, and welcome. Whether you are a Leo sun, moon, rising, Venus, or however Leo may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today, Leo, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on your no contact ex, whether that ex is through a separation, breakup, or divorce. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, whether that ex be a breakup, separation, or divorce. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. So, Leo, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what does your no contact ex regret losing the most? General, the overall energy. And then I'm going to go and dig in a little deeper in regards to their emotions and their thoughts about this regret. Okay? So let's take a look here at what's coming through for Leo. So for those of you who are joining me now, welcome back or welcome. I'm going to do the fire signs first, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, then earth signs, then air signs, and then water signs, okay? All right, let's take a look here, Leo. No contact X. What's coming through here? Overall energy of regret here. Strangely lonely. For some of you, this person, this no contact X, may have been the type of person here that was either very clingy, or this person may have been a little bit possessive. For some of you, they were very possessive, or they got jealous easily. They regret the manner in which they showed their insecurities through being a little bit too possessive. Okay? For others of you, this is coming across is that this person, sorry, I'm trying to get as close as I can here. There we go. This person is coming across as a person who regrets having hung on too tightly to their old system of beliefs, to their inability to change old patterns of behavior, or triggers, or self-sabotaging thoughts, or limited beliefs. They realize now after the breakup, separation, or divorce, that they were holding on too tightly whether it's because they were insecure or they had their own personal insecurities within this connection with you, Leo, or whether it's that they were too set in their ways and they are seeing the light now, or they're seeing, or they saw after the breakup, separation, or divorce, the error of their ways. Let's see what else is coming through here for your no contact acts. What do they regret losing the most here in regards to your connection? Naked before the stars. They felt very comfortable with you, Leo. There was this sense here that they felt as if they could be their authentic selves with you. But somehow there was only up to a certain point that they were able to fully expose themselves authentically, or without there being inhibitions here. For others of you, what I'm getting here is that they regret not allowing themselves to open up completely and fully here within this connection that you guys had in the past or recent past. So they regret the fact that they just weren't able to open themselves up to the fullest of their potential. And I'm getting here that some of them had a lot of insecurities. And those insecurities may have been what may have caused or at least strained this relationship here, Leo. Because I'm getting, if this person was jealous or possessive, that is because they were insecure about something here within their connection with you. And for those of you that this person was very hung up on their own self-sabotaging thoughts, limited beliefs, lack of scarcity mindset here, that may have been or contributed here to this fallout, to this separation, breakup, or divorce. Let's take a look. Let's get a little deeper here, Leo, on this person's emotions. The regrets here emotionally. 9 of Wands. They regret not, look at this, exactly what I just said. There's something special here for sure. But all right, so they regret not really persevering, not having the tenacity or the determination to keep pushing forward in this connection. They regret not having fully been able to open up here in some way, shape, or form. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you were very valuable, or this connection was very valuable to them. You were valuable to them. There were things here that they value deeply. Now, whether they showed that when they needed to show that, not, of course, that's something else. But remember, we're talking about their regrets here. And emotionally, they regret not providing you the reassurance that you needed, because what you were able to see, especially towards the end here, is what I'm getting, that you were able to see, like, they really were into their insecurities here. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thank you. Appreciate it. So this is coming across as that, you know, emotionally. Is as if this person, in their heart, yes, they were in love. In their heart, they were like, yes, I really am connected emotionally to this connection, but they just may have shown it in a very different way. Maybe not even in a positive way all the time. It may have been a little toxic with their own self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. It's like they had their own little script in their mind, and it's like they were too scared or too hung up on certain things here to have allowed themselves to open themselves up fully. And they regret not really pushing forward here with this 9 of Wands. For some of them, they had a barrier around them. They had very strong boundaries, but so strong that it was more of fear than anything else. Let's see what's coming through in regards to their thoughts, and then we're going to jump into Sagittarius. Whoop. Okay, let's try that one more time. Four of Cups with the World. Yeah. Four of Cups. Yeah, they regret. They have regrets here. Even in their mind, they have regret. They think about the regrets. Is how this is coming across. They think about the regrets, and there are times here that they think about how they could have spun this in a different direction, in a more positive direction. Okay. They may have felt, or they regret the fact that they realize now, had they let go of their barriers or their walls, had they been more in tune with, or had they realized how valuable this connection or you were, Leo, they were disappointed by this breakup, separation, or divorce with this Four of Cups. And some of them, they're disappointed at themselves. This person could have had, doesn't have to have, but they could have had, or they could think about this connection, or this connection can resurface when they are drinking, or when they're doing something, when they're smoking, when they're drinking. Because I'm getting here that there's a sense of this person really feeling lackluster, where those moments where it hits them that, wow, you know what? This could have been something very special. This could have been something that would have been really great. There was something here, Leo, that you provided a sense of wholeness to this connection. Whether it's your confidence, whether there was a part of them that they wish they would have been as confident and as confident in themselves. Because I told you from the top of the reading, this is feeling like someone who has or had major insecurities here in this connection. Or they were holding on. Look at that, Justice. Yeah, there's a truth. There's a truth here that you may have shared with them, Leo. There may have been something like you may have said, karma's going to get you, or you're going to realize something once I'm gone, or once you fill in the blank. And that's how this is coming across here. Leo, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you are up next. Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome back. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are free channeled messages, and the only thing I ask of you, Sagittarius, is if you could please give me a thumbs up, like, share with your friends, family, loved ones, like-minded souls that you feel that may benefit from my channel and my readings, and subscribe if you can. Sagittarius, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on your no contact acts. What do they regret emotionally? What do they think about in regards to their regret? We're going to take a look here at how this may play out for your no contact acts. They have here a lady with a Bosch egg. It says ancient wisdom. They regret the fact, and this is what's coming across here, Sagittarius. There are multiple messages, but one of the messages that I want to talk about first about your no contact ex, whether that was a separation, breakup, or divorce, is that this person regrets the fact that they may have been a little bit introverted in regards to certain things, whether it was they were introverted about their emotions, about their feelings, about their thoughts. And for some of you, you may say, well, no, they were always kind of like lively. Yeah, okay, that could have been the case. But when it comes to something of importance, something of value, something of being vulnerable here, this person could have been a little bit on the quieter side, or they regret stonewalling you when things got rough, when things got choppy. They may have gotten in their own cocoon. They may have, withdrawn, isolated you, iced you. Okay. They regret here not listening to certain things that you may have shared. You may have shared some insights here, Sagittarius, because this is how this is coming across. You may have shared through your own wisdom or through your own sense of enlightenment here. Okay. You may have shared some type of downloads, some type of intuition here. And it's as if this person really wasn't either believing what you were saying, or they may have been in denial. Okay. They have the number here 31. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. I feel that this could have been the major reason that this shook up the stability or the foundation of this connection, and they regret that. Let's see what else is coming through here, Sagittarius, about your no contact ex. Look at that. Black flower fragrance. Do you see here what's going on with this person? This person is naked. However, can't see them naked, but they're not wearing any clothes. But what you can see is that they have a lot of obsidian just bursting out of their heart. And for some of you here, this person may have had a lot of anger or anger management issues here, or they were the type of person that kept things quiet for a while and then had an explosion because they had an implosion of their own emotions here or their own thoughts. It's like instead of talking about something or instead of discussing something here at its due time, like when it happened or when it surfaced, they either didn't talk about it, they harbored those emotions, they harbored those feelings, and then lashed out in some way, shape, or form. I'm getting that this person may have had traumas from their past or recent past, or maybe some childhood situations here. Maybe things that didn't really pertain to you or your relationship, but they may have been triggered here from something in the past. Let's take a look at their emotions. What emotions do they regret not sharing? Or let's see what comes up here on their emotions in regards to the regret. Eight of Wands. What did I just say at the top of the reading with the Five of Pentacles? What did I say at the top of the reading? For some of them, this person had communication issues. Said it. Validation, confirmation. They might not have been a person who may have shared their emotions as they should have, like calmly or not at all. And for some of them, when they got upset or they got heated in the moment of a discussion, they may have lashed out either verbally or they may have misspoken, said things like without thinking, having no filter. They just like said what they said and that was it. Saying something in the midst of anger rather than taking their time and being wise. So there's a sense here that this person regrets not showing that when they needed to show that. Five of Pentacles, they regret the fact that no matter how this may have ended, whether it was that you may have ended it, Sagittarius, or whether they may have ended this abruptly, they realize that, and listen carefully, if they did this, if they broke up, separated, or divorced from 1 minute to the next, or they just blurted something out, They regret that lack of filter. Because when they open their mouth and they said something, it's coming across as something very fiery. You know, like they lashed out, you know, verbally. Or maybe even said something that they knew for a fact would really trigger you. Five of Pentacles is showing me here that there's a deep sense of loss. They feel like they lost something good. They feel that they lost either a partner or a connection or a companionship that was valuable to them. Let's take a look at their thoughts. What do they regret here? Or what do they think about the regret here? Let's see. Up next is going to be Taurus. Okay, just letting you guys know. They regret here. Look at that. The sun. They regret when things were good between you and them. They were good. Okay. There could have been here a sense of optimism here, Sagittarius, that you brought to this connection. A sense of kind of like looking at things from a higher perspective, or looking at things, like I said, some of you, it's coming across as you're intuitive, or there's a part of you that's very intuitive, and it's like you dropped wisdom, you dropped nuggets of knowledge here. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. You dropped nuggets of knowledge here. Okay. And they regret the fact that they couldn't be as open as you. Remember, I felt that towards the beginning of this reading, that some of them were just like a little bit more closed emotionally. And there's something, I want to say it like this. I don't mean jealous, but listen to this. This is how this energy is coming across. Some of them were jealous at the fact that you were the type of person that you just were very open, or you were open with your energy, or that you bring in the sun. It's like you bring people towards you. You have a sense of charisma. You bring people towards you through your energy. And that may have ruffled some feathers. Ace of Cups. They were definitely in love with you. There was love here. They regret the joy, the happiness, the love gestures here. And they think about that, because remember, I'm talking with this deck over here is about their thoughts. They feel like you may have had, Sagittarius, pure intentions in this connection. And there's a sense here of success. Either you are a successful person in your own, field, or in your own area, or you bring in attention somehow. It's like your aura. There's something about either you, or when both of you together, it's like you called people's attention, not on purpose, but like maybe people looked at you guys a lot. But the Ace of Cups, they definitely regret the love that was shared here, or the fact for some of you, you were the person that taught them what love should be, or they were learning that within this connection when they were with you, Sagittarius, because the Ace of Cups is that energy. There's also a sense of emotional maturity here that comes across here. Okay. So a lot of this, kind of like I said, a lot of that energy, that just bursting, saying the wrong thing at the wrong time, or just holding on, or not knowing how to communicate or share something, that could have been kind of like a symbol here of their immaturity, or their lack of being in relationships that were positive. Like you saw the Sun card here. They really didn't have a lot of healthy relationships. So they were doing what they used to do, or what they saw perhaps when they were growing up. You know what I mean? So it's like showing that type of energy. Sagittarius, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget, please give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Taurus. Taurus is coming up next. Hello, Taurus, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a subscriber, a new viewer, or visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channel messages, and the only thing I ask in return is if you could please give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe, so that I know that you are enjoying these free channel messages. And if you haven't done so already, turn on your notification bell, so whenever I post new content, you are the first to know and you don't miss out. Okay, especially when I'm doing a live stream, you guys will get an alert if you already have your notification bell on. For those of you who are new and don't know who I am, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. If you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look. If you're here on the live, just take a look at the chat area. My credentials should be there. Should be a link. If you watch this after the live stream, then you will see the link in the description box. But today, Taurus, I'm taking a look here and channeling messages focusing on your no contact ex, whether this was a separation, breakup, or divorce, whether this was in the past, recent past, or many years ago. You will know if this resonates for that specific person that you are thinking about. I'm going to take a look at what do they regret losing the most. I'm also going to take and clarify by looking at their emotions. What do they regret emotionally, and what do they regret in their mind, right? What regrets come to mind now after all has been said and done? They have Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, count your blessings. They regret having taken either you, Taurus, or this connection for granted. They regret not having placed you as either their number one priority or at the top of the list. It's as if in their mind, they may have thought, yes, I'm placing Taurus first, but there could have been here other things happening in the background where other things were placed before either you or the connection that you had. Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, count your blessings. It's as if they weren't appreciative, or they may have taken you for granted or the connection for granted. They still long for you, Taurus, because it's you are in, figuratively speaking here, you are the ghost that, or the energy that that follows them even after however long this was. There's something rare about you, Taurus. There's something special about you or about this connection. They regret, for some of you, you were a power couple. I'm telling you right now. You were a power couple. Do you see the number one there? It's like both of you together gelled as one, or you were united as one. There was a sense of unity here. Now that could be energetically, like that soul to soul connection. Some of you, this person may have seen you as a soulmate or a twin flame or something like that. But I'm getting here like a powerhouse of a couple. They regret, either A, taking you for granted, or thinking that your qualities, Taurus, were easy to find elsewhere. They may have seen that your true, genuine self, how you treated them, or how you were genuinely, well, too many falling out here. They thought that was like, oh yeah, I could find someone easily to replace Taurus. But there's some things that were very difficult here. Yep. They regret the fact that there was a sense here of there's an armor. This person may have been shielding something, not being transparent about something. This person may have been closed off about something here. You may have spoken to this person throughout your connection about something here that either they didn't see or they didn't want to see. I'm also getting here, Taurus, they regret that they either didn't sacrifice enough or they didn't do something here as they should have. They were kind of maybe set in their ways about something. But there's a sense here, especially with sacrifice here. It's coming across as like the duty of something. And maybe that's it. Maybe you showed some things here, some qualities here, Taurus, where you were kind of like, I'll be there for you no matter what. Whatever their shenanigans were, whatever their, self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, or the fact that they didn't appreciate certain things as much as they should have. Let's take a look here. What else is coming across here emotionally, Taurus? 8 of Wands. There was something having to do here, wow, with the Queen of Wands. They did find you very, very attractive. Very, very attractive. You could have been like the most attractive out of the people that they've dated before. Is that how this is coming across? It's like you are very attractive. There's something about your passion, your sensuality, of course, Taurus energy, but there's something about your sensuality, your looks, your leadership quality. It's like you were a total package. I'm not saying that you are perfect here, Taurus, but I'm saying there were more pluses than minuses, right? And this person regrets having either let go of the situation, circumstance, or event or relationship a little too on the fiery side. They just did it impulsively. For others of you here, there was a sense of some type of communication, breakdown of communication here of some sorts, and then regret. I'm getting here something having to do with the love language, Taurus. And this could be here that you have your own set of love language. And this person, although they felt that they sacrificed a lot for their connection, thank you so much for the thumbs up, even though they feel that this relationship was a blessing, this person, and that is what they regret, right? They regret that, they weren't aware of that or didn't see that before. But there's a sense here, Taurus, that it's like I'm getting two people who don't understand or didn't see each other's love language and may have been misread here because the passion was here. As I said, this person, you could have been one of the, if not the most attractive person that they met, or the person that mostly checked off their boxes in their list, and they regret losing that, or they regret abruptly letting you go. If they let you go, Taurus, they regret that. If you, Taurus, let them go, they regret that fieriness here, or the fact that they didn't tell you something that maybe something may have been left unspoken or unsaid here. Let's take a look here in their mind. What do they regret here having to do with their mind? Their thoughts. 7 of Wands. They may have stood their ground here, Taurus, and the manner in which they stood their ground may have been a little bit too intense. And the star, yeah. not surprised that's there. They regret the way I said it at the top of the reading here. They regret the manner in which something was let go here. And because it's the Eight of Wands, you see that? It's like they regret not being able to get over some obstacles or challenges here. And it's as if they tried. So I'm not going to sit here, Taurus, and say they didn't try, but there could have been something here towards the end of the connection where they may have stood on a certain belief that really wasn't true, or that was a little bit on the delulu side of life. And it's like they didn't want to let that go. It's like they were kind of stuck in that. They didn't want to bend or say, you know what, even though we are not agreeing, let's agree to disagree. This is about a person who has their own conviction, a person who's being defiant, maybe even being defiant as if, yes, Taurus, you are saying the truth, you are, showing the facts, but they're very hung up on how they're thinking and feeling, or what they were thinking. Because remember, I'm using this deck over here for thoughts. So they were very hung up on their thoughts. It's like it didn't matter what you said or how you explained it. It's like, this is what it is, and it is what it is what I said. So I feel very stubborn energy here. I wouldn't be surprised, Taurus, if this person was a fixed sign. And what do I mean by fixed sign? This person could have been a Leo. They could have been another Taurus. They could have been a Scorpio, or they could have been an Aquarius. They don't have to be, but they could have been any of those four signs, either in their sun, moon, rising, or especially their Venus, the way they love. The Star card here is about healing. And remember, there's a sense here of the sacrifice. So there's a sense here, Taurus, that this no contact acts, in retrospect, in hindsight 2020, they do regret. They regret not having allowed themselves the time to heal before either jumping on the emotional bandwagon of just letting go quickly, or just saying, that's it, I'm done, and not having given this connection a little bit more time to sort something out here. But there's definitely here some type of blessing. And again, I said this, there's the sense here of a power couple type of energy here between you, Taurus, and this no contact X. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Virgo. Virgo, you are up next. Okay, Virgo, let me just write your timestamp down. Hello, Virgo, and welcome back to my channel. If you are a subscriber, a new viewer, or visitor alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, or your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages. I'm gonna have to stand up because I've been sitting for a while there. I feel my legs getting numb. Yeah, so if you can please give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. That will let me know that you are interested in these channeled messages. All right. And of course, if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box once this live is done. If you are here during this live and you just want to know more about me, just take a look at the little chat area. I got to kind of stand in a weird way here, just so that I can see, if you can see what I am shuffling. So Virgo, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on your no contact ex. What do they regret losing the most? General energy. And then taking a look a little bit deeper here of their emotions and their thoughts here and their regrets having to do in those areas. All right, Virgo, let's take a look here at what's coming through here for your no contact ex. What do they regret losing the most in this connection with you. Now, this could be a breakup, separation, or a divorce. Take the messages as they may resonate, and let's see what's coming up. Please note that this is a timeless reading. They have here winged seer. You see clearly or clairvoyantly. What's coming across here, Virgo, is one or two things, okay? Because this is a general reading. For some of you, your no contact acts wasn't seeing something very clearly. They weren't allowing themselves to surrender to their intuition. They were kind of more of like blinded by certain things, or maybe they didn't have the awareness here to see certain things clearly. For others of you, this is coming across as this person could only see as far as their own experience allowed them to see. What do I mean by that? They were able to understand up to the point of their level of maturity or their level of either religious, spiritual understanding about certain things within this connection. By the way, thank you so much for the thumbs up. So there's something here about that. I'm getting a third message here. This person may have been wounded, trauma, maybe something had nothing to do with you, Virgo, but they may have been the type of person that it's like, I won't believe something until I see it. So it was very difficult for them to allow themselves to walk by faith. And because of that lack of clarity, whether that be spiritually or religiously, there's something here that there was a lack of something here in that regard. And that didn't allow them to see. It's as if this person was very yang energy. They were very much connected to the 3D. You know, if I don't see it, then I won't believe in it. Okay. So I got those three messages here in regards to this person. They may be regretting here the fact that all the signs were there, all the signs of this connection, all the signs of what to do correctly, or all the signs of how to change something or how to fine-tune something in the connection was there, but they may have chosen not to do that work. They may have been the type of person that didn't believe in your own intuition, Virgo. They may have thought that was just like mumbo jumbo, you know, or too woo-woo for them. Let's see what else is coming through. What else does this person regret here? Is this me? Look at that. Is this me? I feel here, Virgo, that you were able to see way above the physical, the 3D realm. There's a part of you that's intuitive. There's a part of you here that you're able to either sense, maybe you are clairvoyant, but you have clairs here, or you have a sixth sense, or you have your intuition. And is as if, Virgo, you were able to call out certain truths here about this person, about this no contact acts. And the truth that you threw out there, this person may have just felt attacked rather than saying, you know what, this just could be constructive criticism. This could be just my partner coming from the intention of that they care about me. But this person may have taken certain things a bit too personal here. Is this me? They may have felt as if they were not seen in this connection. Maybe here, for some of you, Virgo, you have a lot going on in your personal life, or you had a lot going on in your life at the time when this connection took place. Maybe you were focusing on your career, focusing on responsibilities here. And they may have felt a little bit left out. So they regret either the fact that they didn't say this clearly to you, or they didn't show something clearly. Like maybe they were like, yes, I'm fine, when in reality they're not, or they weren't. They may have felt like they were losing themselves here in some way, shape, or form. It's like they were trying to be someone who they weren't, maybe, for some of you. Let's see, what do they regret here emotionally? 6 of Pentacles. They regret that perhaps their own insecurities, or their own limited beliefs, or their inability to see past themselves, or it's as if here with the 6 of Pentacles, there's a sense here that they regret. Look at this. They were in love for sure. Look, 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is the give and take. And there may have been someone here, I don't know who, Virgo, but there could have been someone here that was giving more to the relationship, or felt or saw in their own perception that they were giving more than what they were getting in this connection. And they regret either A, being the person that didn't give as much, and this could have been your no contact ex. They could have been like, I was so wrapped up in my own life and in my own responsibilities that perhaps I didn't give Virgo the attention. Maybe Virgo felt as if they weren't seen. Maybe Virgo, you felt like, hello, I'm here. You're so caught up in whatever that you're neglecting our relationship, or you're neglecting our connection. Because the 6 of Pentacles is that energy of that give and take. And there could have been here a regret of a lack of give and take in some way, shape, or form. 2 of Cups here. There's a regret here emotionally that they either didn't commit, or that they didn't give enough to this commitment as they should have. For some of you here, Virgo, maybe it's you. They feel that you weren't equally as committed because of something they, meaning the no contact ex, didn't see within this connection while this connection was in motion. Okay? Let's take a look here at what is coming through in regards to their thoughts. Let's see what else is coming. What do they regret here? By the way, the next sign that's coming up would be Capricorn. Okay, so for those of you that are waiting, 4 of Coins. Look at that. 4 of Coins is the 4 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. There's someone here that may have been a little bit on the materialistic side of life, that may have been focusing on, now again, whether that be you, Virgo, or whether that be your no contact ex. But I am definitely picking something up here in regards to this energy of being very focused on something that's very valuable. And somehow here, someone may have felt as if they weren't as equally valuable as whatever it was that the attention was being given to. So whether that was the career, whether that was finances, whether it was family, whether it was something on the outside, or maybe there could have been here this energy of narcissism, someone who only, or self-centered, someone being a little bit too self-centered here. Because there was something here that kind of triggered the foundation or the security here of this connection. So your no contact X may have felt that either the 3D realm, whether it be career, finances, or something of value, may have interjected here or created some type of friction between you and them and you, which may have caused a separation, breakup, or divorce. Wheel of Fortune. You know what? I'm going to tell you this. There's some of this, may not be for everyone, but there's a couple some exes here that wish that they had another opportunity here with you. And they think about that. They regret that. Maybe for some of you, Virgo, you were like, if you do this one more time, that's it. It's going to be the end. And maybe that thing or whatever, or if you don't like pay more attention to our connection, then I'm going to have to leave, right? And again, there's this sense of they understand or they understood that it was like their last straw, their last chance to get something right here. But I do pick up here, Virgo, that there are some no contact exes here that do continue. Look, 5 of Wands. What did I tell you? Look, this just popped out of the deck. 5 of Wands. There could have been some external, and it's funny because I'm getting this to be some like external factor. It's not coming across as internal, like a self-sabotaging thought or limited. It's coming across as like something from the outside was causing some type of clash. It could have been someone's ego. That is internal. It could have been someone's ego. But for some of you, it's coming across as outside forces. A third party from the outside. It doesn't have to be a person. For some of you, it could have been a person. But there's a regret here of not having professed even how deeply they loved you or how much love was here because you had the 2 of Cups. Virgo, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Capricorn coming through. Capricorn up next. Hello, Capricorn, and welcome. Whether you are a Capricorn sun, moon, rising, Venus, or however Capricorn may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you, Capricorn. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on your no contact ex, focusing on what do they regret losing the most, and also digging a little deeper in regards to their emotions of regret or their thoughts of regret, okay? Now, whether you are a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, these messages may be for you. They have Angel de los Muertos, transitions to the spirit realms. There's something here that your no contact ex, Capricorn, may have felt intuitively, and they regret not having listened to that inner voice. For others of them, there was a sense that this person, this no contact ex, could have been an intuitive type of person. This person could have had premonitions. This person could have been very close to people who crossed over. Maybe they were a medium, then they didn't even realize it. For some of them they knew, but some of them they didn't realize the potential of their psychic abilities or their intuitive abilities here. But I'm getting here, Capricorn, that this person regrets not having, for some of them, opened up their heart. You see this person has a fist on their heart, being a little bit too closed off emotionally. For example, not showing their affection as much, not saying I love you as much. Maybe their love language was different than yours, Capricorn, and maybe, they did say it, but they said it in another way, and they wish they would have said it in a way that you would have understood, Capricorn. Transition to the spirit realm. They regret, I'm getting here very deeply, they regret not having listened to their intuition or their guides or their higher self or something here. Because it's coming across as this is like a spiritual person, but there's a sense of, for some of them, it's like they regret not listening to your own, meaning you, Capricorn, your intuition. It's like maybe you were the type of person who, shared certain intuitive dreams or ideas or something, and it's just like they weren't there spiritually or as leveled in that realm as you are, is how this is coming across. Let's see what else is coming through here for this person. What do they regret losing the most? They have blinded with pain. They regret the pain. Now listen here. They regret the pain they did to you if they were the ones who went forward with a breakup, separation, or divorce. They knew that there was a sense of love here. They intuitively felt this connection of love towards you. And they regret having caused a very painful situation, breakup or divorce. Or for others of you, they regret making it worse. So it was like something here could have been made worse. Now, if it was you, Capricorn, who broke up with this no contact ex, they regret not seeing things very clearly on how something broke up here. Because it's like they felt intuitively something was coming, but then when it came, it was like, wow, I'm blinded by the fact that Capricorn actually went ahead and did this. Even if they may have felt like something wasn't too perfect. There are a lot of flies here. And as you know, flies are always attracted to things that are decomposing. So there may have been situations, circumstances, or events here within this connection here, Capricorn, that were falling apart. And there's a sense here that they regret the pain that this falling apart phase may have caused within this connection. And for some of you, it's coming across as very important for me to tell you that some of you may think or may have felt that this person didn't feel the pain or that they didn't care. Because this person could have been very closed off in their emotions. You see this fist in the middle of the chest? It's like they were very closed off with either showing their emotions, showing affection, saying I love you or something like that. But I'm telling you here that this person did feel the pain of this goodbye, of this separation, breakup, or divorce. This person felt it. What just popped up here? Let's see. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Ooh, with the King of... I told you this person was in love. 10 of Wands. There was a lot of burdens on this person. Now, this deck I'm using is emotional. So there could have been a lot of emotional regret here. Or I shoulda, coulda, woulda type of energy. However that may be, however that may have come across. Whether it was you, Capricorn, who proceeded with this breakup, separation, or divorce, or whether it was the other person. King of Cups, they regret the love that they have lost in this transition, in this letting go, in this breakup, separation, or divorce, whomever it was that initiated it, or, however that may have come across. King of Cups is also a sense of emotional maturity, and they regret if it was something that they may misspoke or said or didn't say or didn't do, because they were very locked into keeping their heart shielded, or maybe they had a jaded energy here. They regret not having been as open as they should have, and keep getting that this person was intuitive, because the King of Cups is a very intuitive person. They're compassionate, they're nurturing, but they're also intuitive. And these qualities here of the King of Cups could be you, Capricorn. You could have been the person that may have embodied this King of Cups energy, and they regret not having seen it sooner, or they regret putting on your shoulders things that had nothing to do with you. But there was a lot of love here. And I said this before I went into I told you this person, even though they didn't say it, I said it at the top of the reading, even they didn't show it like you may have wanted them to show it, this person was definitely much, much more in love than what you may have thought, or much more in love than what they may have even shared themselves. This person could have had a lot of trauma, could have had a very, very, very bad breakup, or divorce at some point in time, and that residual energy being this type of burden on their shoulders, not allowing them to see here that they found someone who really appreciated them and who really loved them for who they are, or who they were, you know. Some of just letting you know, I'm saying were because there's this sense here. It's this transition to the spirit realm. There could have been a very big transition. This could have been that type of like when things really shifted with this person, when this breakup, separation, or divorce may have happened. And this person may have been more aware of those emotions after the connection, when it's separate ways, rather than when they were in the connection. And for some of them, it's that type of regret. Let's see what they regret in their mind. King of Wands energy. And the Two of Swords. King of Wands energy. For some of them, they regret the fact they weren't pushing forward with their whatever it is that they were hanging on to. Some of them, they were hanging on to their thoughts. They didn't fully share their thoughts. Some of them didn't fully share their emotions. They regret the feeling or the burden that they put upon their shoulders of not being more open here about something. Two of Swords. They felt that they were at a crossroad in their life in this connection with you. And this crossroad is like they felt that they had to make a decision. Maybe this decision was a mutual one. Maybe it was one-sided. But it was very difficult for them to embody or embrace the truth of whatever it was that this pain was blinding them about. And I feel like this pain is coming across as things that festered inside of themselves, inside of their heart. Again, the flies and the scars are on the chest, the same chest that this person is holding a fist on. Is that there's something here in the heart chakra, either heart chakra was blocked, either the heart chakra was blocked, either there was something that was festering. Like I said, flies are all about decomposition. There could have been buried situations here that had nothing to do with you, Capricorn, and you just got the shorter end of the stick. Literally the shorter end of the stick. Look at this person is holding the wand, you know? And it's like they were too blinded to see certain things, and they regret that. I mean, I feel like this person is coming to some type of awareness, or came to some type of awareness, because remember, they have two skulls here. I'll show you in a minute. They have two skulls here. It's like the death card in tarot. Now, granted, this is not a tarot deck. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. This is not a tarot deck, but it is an oracle deck. But hey, listen, there are two skulls there, you know? So there's something that was dead, done, and over with. However, this person either couldn't bury the hatchet, or they couldn't get past this thing, and they regret either having been a burden on this connection, or burdening themselves because of it, or burdening you. Okay, Capricorn, because this could be just you. This could be like, listen, I'm sorry I put everything on your shoulders, Capricorn. That was not my intention. I came with a lot of emotional baggages that I hadn't cleared, and I regret not having been as transparent as I should have. And I regret those things. All right. Okay. Well, Capricorn, that was very deep. Thank you so much for your love, your support, and your loyalty. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe. And up next, we have Gemini. Gemini is coming up next. All right. Hello, Gemini, and welcome. Whether you are a Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however these, Wait, I'm getting two messages at the same time. All right. So, Gemini, whether you are a Gemini sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or however Gemini may pop up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. If you are a subscriber, a new viewer, or visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages, and the only thing I ask in return is if you could please give me a thumbs up. Show me that you like the video. Show me that you like the readings. Number two, share my channel with friends, family, loved ones. And subscribe if you haven't already done so. Okay, Gemini? Now today, Gemini, I am going to channel messages focusing on your no contact ex. Now, this could be a no contact ex from a breakup, a separation, or a divorce. It could be in the past or recent past, or it could be a current situation, current separation that's going on right now, right? Or a current breakup that's going on right now. All right, Gemini? I'm going to take a look at what the overall energy. This is weird that this just came out. Knight of Swords. I feel this person is thinking about you, thinks about you still to this day. But we'll see what else is coming through for this person. I'm going to take a look at their regret, and then I'm going to go a little deeper with what they regret in their heart and what are their thoughts, regretful thoughts, or anything that I could pick up with the mind here in regards to the regret. All right, let's take a look here at what's coming through for your no contact ex, Gemini. And they have here the fairy of the green world. The natural world needs you. And merry masquerade, glamour, intrigue, and drama. Well, they have a lot of fours here, by the way. They have 4, 4, and then the number 14. All right, so what I'm getting here with the fairy of the green world, this person could have been kind of like a homebody. This person could have been the type of person that didn't either get two messages here. Either this person was like a homebody, they really didn't like going out a lot. And maybe you, Gemini, are the type of person that you like to go out, you like to, do adventurous things or do more things or something like that. And there was here kind of like something's not even here with that. For others of you, this person was maybe too much of a social butterfly, okay? And because they were a little bit too much of a social butterfly, they may have been the type of person who was a little bit too friendly. There may have been, there may have been something about themselves that really pulled other people's attention in their direction. There may have been here people talking about your connection or talking about you, Gemini, and your no contact ex here. I'm getting here like other people were jealous. I'm getting jealousy here. So thank you so much for the thumbs up. Much appreciated. I'm getting jealousy here. Like the green-eyed monster. Like literally that's what I heard, the green-eyed monster. So for this card right here, it could just be this person was a jealous person, possessive, jealous. Maybe you were the person here, Gemini, that you attract. You just normally attract people in your direction. Maybe you were friendly with people and it just rubbed this person the wrong way. Maybe there's a sense here of being a fashionista. Now, whether they felt like they were or they should be the center of attention, or they felt that you were too much in the center of other people's attention. There's something here having to do with that energy here. But I am definitely getting here with this person, Gemini, that there's this sense of the green-eyed monster here. There's a sense of jealousy or envy here. And it may have been shown here in different ways. And they regret being that either possessive or that insecure in their own emotions. There's something here about the unmasking of something or the lack of transparency of something. Because Marie Masquerade is someone who has a mask in their hand. There could have been here a lot of either gossip, there could have been envy, there could have been jealousy here, there could have been third party interference here. And what I mean by third party, it could have been a person, it could have been a group of people, it could have been just people that didn't wish this connection very well. And this person regrets either being the person that was attached to that group that thought that, or they, your no contact ex Gemini, may have felt that your circle of friends were that type of like envious, jealous. This could be an ex partner here. So they may have had an ex partner that was jealous or envious about this connection with you, Gemini. Or Gemini, this could have been your ex. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. This could have been an ex on your side that this person didn't feel particularly good with. So there's something here about jealousy for sure. Not only am I getting it here from this one, from this card, but I'm getting it also from this card. It's like people looking, people staring, people trying to, look and then talk behind people's back. This could have even been friends or family members, like people in the family, like not liking you, Gemini, or people in your family, Gemini, not liking this person, and that causing some type of interference. It could also be exes, especially if you have children or they had children, is as if their other partner or their prior partner had an issue with you, or your prior partner had an issue with this person, and it was like related to jealousy. And there's this sense here of regretting that things may have kind of unraveled here because of something like that. Look at that, addicted. So some of them is coming across as addicted to attention. Like I said before, there's this sense of being like a little bit of a social butterfly here, whether that be them or you. I'm also getting backstabbed. So again, for some of you, like I said, I'm getting jealousy, I'm getting envy, I'm getting gossip here. And there could have been a gossip or storyline that was shared or said, or some information that was distorted and was thrown over and over again until it hits somebody, or it hits somebody's ears, like someone heard it, either them or you, and then there was just like more situations here coming and stemming from that, is how this is coming across. They regret the lack of transparency that may have happened here. They regret either being backstabbed, meaning they regret that you may have done something, if it was you who did the breakup, separation, or divorce, that you weren't transparent with them. So they do feel bad that that's how that worked out. And for others of you, it's as if they regret, if they were the ones that backstabbed you, okay, then they regret that. For others of you, it seems here as addiction was a little bit of an issue here, or they regret having either done something without a lack of moderation here. So whether that was drinking, whether that was, whatever, fill in the blank, whether that was even work, they became a workaholic, meaning they just threw themselves to work in order to cope with whatever hurt and pain they were dealing with. But this is coming across here as someone who lacked moderation, and they regret the lack of moderation that may have added a layer of strain here within this connection. Okay, so let's see how this is coming across here in regards to their emotions. What did I just say? Look at this, the Devil card. Didn't I just say this? I just mentioned this person could have had a lack of moderation on something. And that is what the Devil card in tarot energy is all about. Someone who lacks moderation in something. Now, even something that's healthy, if you don't have a healthy moderation, it could become something very negative. For example, and again, this is just an example, Gemini, maybe this person was great in their career, but they were so great that they just gave their heart, soul, and everything to their career and just not enough to the connection. And again, this is just an example. It doesn't have to be this specific thing, but that's the first thing that just I downloaded and came to my mind, right? This is what's coming through. So there's something here that this person may have done. And by the way, this is Capricorn energy. So if this person wasn't addicted or had a lack of balance here, they may have been a Capricorn or an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They have the High Priestess here. They regret that they didn't listen to their intuition. They regret that they didn't even listen to you when you had an intuition that things weren't okay, that people were talking, that certain people were wagging their tongues when they should have just minded their own business, or vice versa. They regret the fact that they were giving you the intuition, and they regret that you weren't listening or something like that. There's something here that this person felt very chained to, and they regret that. And this could be some old situation here, because this person here, I don't know if the camera is going to be able to pick it up, but I'm going to try my very, very best. As you guys can hear, I am on vacation here. So I'm trying to, I didn't bring my lighting system with me, but you see this person has like a chain right here, right there. And in the tarot, in the traditional tarot, the devil energy, two people are chained. So this person felt very much constrained, or felt that they were stuck in something. It could have been stuck in their own ways. It could have been stuck to something that they were addicted to, or something that they were stuck in regards to their lack of moderation of. Okay. High Priestess here. This person may have been a very intuitive person. This person, I'm getting here something about the heart chakra. Okay. So let me stop here for a quick second so I could address that. This person has green here, green here, green here. And here it looks like an orb. And it's so funny because the orb is like right in the middle of this person's chest of the High Priestess in this deck. And there could have been here some sort of stagnation here in the heart chakra that this person may have gone through. It's like, especially if there were people here who were creating rumors, or third-party people here not minding their business, because that's how it feels like here, not minding their business, too many people in the mix. This really hurt them, or either a gossip or something that was said, a comment that was said, really hurt this person's emotions. Or they may have hurt you and they regret that pain that they caused. What did I look at? Gemini, deception, 7 of Swords. Seven of Swords and 7 of Cups. They have 7-7 here. Angel number 7-7. There may have been some type of dishonesty here. Whether it was them, whether it was you, or whether there were people from the outside creating storylines that weren't true. This is coming across as somebody saying something that wasn't true. A rumor, an idea. You see, this person has there's a person right back there, and then there's a person here opening the door, and then here comes the person going, ta-da. Maybe that's some type of a storyline here, but there are others of you that the storyline is this person was just being downright selfish. And they could have come across, or could have shown, they could have shown tendencies of being a narcissist. This person could have cheated on you. They could have deceived you. Or if you were the person, Gemini, that did the deceiving or the cheating, then they feel like, wow, I was backstabbed, The 7 of Cups is coming across here as this person, even though no matter when this may have occurred, there was something special and emotional about this connection. And this person could have, still to this day, be thinking about you. Thinking about the endless possibilities here, regretting that something went left, and wishing that things could have been right in this connection. Now, whether they caused the situation, circumstance, or event, or whether it was your decision here, Gemini, that perhaps this person's addiction or this person's lack of moderation here, you couldn't take it anymore and you had to go, then it is what it is. But this person, I'm just saying that this person does feel, or did feel, that decision. This person, there was some regrets here. They regret that they were chained to whatever addiction or obsession, whether it's a behavior, whether it was a substance, whether it was an idea, perspective, whatever that was, there's something here that they feel that they were really stuck on this, okay? Gemini, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Up next, we have Libra. Libra, you are up next. I'm writing down your timestamp, Libra, and welcome, Libra. Thank you for joining me here today. For those of you who are there in the live, thank you so much for the thumbs up. Libra, today I'm going to be sharing, or I should say I'm going to be downloading some messages. Libra, the moment I started with your reading, I'm getting a lot of tingles on my left leg here. It has nothing to do with the way I'm sitting, although I am a little bit uncomfortable here, but it's coming across as tingles to the left. It could have been something not feeling very stable. This person, okay, well, first of all, I'm doing a reading about a no contact ex, okay? So exes that regret, what is your ex's regret? Or what do they regret most? That's number one. Number two, I'm going to go a little bit deeper with their emotions and their thoughts, okay? So I'll do that also. But as I always remind you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Sometimes messages may not resonate right away, and then, they may take time for you to kind of think back on this specific person. This could have been a separation, a breakup, or a divorce. So take that as, as it may have shown up in your past connection. No contact ex, look at that. It's time for a treat. Candy cane angel. I'm getting that this person regrets. I'm getting that this person, for some of you, wasn't as kind of like I'm getting here like they weren't too affectionate. Or for others of them, they were just over, like love bombing type of energy. They regret, for those of you that is like, yep, that was my ex, a real love bomber. And they regret having resorted to those type of tactics here. Some of them had issues with their own self-love here. And they regret, okay, let me see. They regret not being able to share those inner situations. I feel here that this person may have had insecurity issues, okay? There may have been some self-worth issues here with this person, and they regret not having either discussed it, not having cleared it or something. But it's coming across here as like that. Let's see here. Peaceful among thorns. This person could have been a sweetheart. I'm gonna be very honest with you. This person could have come across as a sweetheart, and they were so sweet that they just didn't want to share certain things, that they didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings or something like that. For others of them, I'm getting that they feel that you, Libra, were the one that was really sweet, understanding, that no matter how much there was a little bit of uncomfortability within the connection at some point in time, that they feel like, you know what, you were a trooper. You were the type of person who really showed your best face forward or something like that, or you know, your best foot forward. There's a sense here of inner peace that your no contact ex may have lacked here, Libra. And as sweet as they may have been, there could have been here, Libra, that your person may have had difficulty being honest about certain things. For some of you, Libra, this is how they view you. They viewed you as a very sweet person, a person who was able to be diplomatic and really try to see the best of certain angles. But perhaps here, Libra, there were things that maybe your no contact ex was telling you about, that you're too sweet, so be careful that you're not taken advantage of. So it's coming across as that type of energy. For some of them, it's coming across, ooh, something just flipped over. Page of Swords. They regret that they were too caught up in their head about certain things here related to this connection. They were very curious. There could have been gossip here. Knight of Swords. They could have been overthinkers. Libra. So it was either you overthinking or them overthinking that create, excuse me, now I have the hiccups, oh my God, no. That they may have had here. I'm getting a lot of Swords energy here. So there's a lot of, even though this deck here that I'm using here, this one's for the emotions, I'm getting, it's like the mind kept interfering with their emotions. Or it was difficult for them to pull back. There was a sense of impulsivity here. The impulsivity could have been like they had a lot of emotions, and then those emotions prompted the impulsivity. Or they were the type of person who they realized, thank you so much for the thumbs up, they realized that if someone spoke or said or gossiped or something that was said was like, it rubbed them the wrong way, it was like they were very quick to jump on someone's, say what they needed to say, like curse somebody out or be impulsive of their actions or their words. 5 of Swords. Look at that. They're getting a lot of swords. I told you, I'm getting like this person. So this person regrets either being too caught up in their head and not allowing themselves to be, to see things from the sweeter side or from the more positive side. Thank you so much for your thumbs up. Very much appreciated. Peaceful among the thorns here. They realize that you, Libra, you are an amazing person. You were a sweet person. You were someone who really, try to lighten their thoughts on certain things. But there was something about this person deep down inside where it was difficult for them to, it's like they didn't let up. Like if there was an argument, this person was like, we are having this argument until there is nothing, until there isn't any more oxygen in the room. If it's not that they were arguing a lot or saying things a lot, there was just a lot of mental energy here with this person. And they regret being caught up in their head. They regret having smiled and acted like everything was all right when in reality it really wasn't. And that's how that's coming across. All right, let's see what else is coming across here for this person, Libra. And then I'm going to jump into Aquarius. The Chariot. They regret having left. If they're the ones that just got up and left, they regret having done that in a very abrupt way, or doing that or having made that decision by themselves. It's like, I don't care what you think, Libra, this is what I'm going to do. There's a sense here that in some situations they did have the control, the mental control, the mind, the ideas. They controlled their thoughts, and kind of like this is where their intention, like the intention was to do things in the right way or in the sweet way, or they were just being too nice. They didn't want to tell you how they really felt about something because they didn't want to hurt your feelings or something like that. But the Chariot is showing me here that they do feel, or they did feel here, or they thought at least, because this is the deck I'm using for the mind, that they very much thought that this could have been something that could have been worked upon. But it's like this person realizes that their own mental focus or their perception on something here, or the way they view something here or viewed something here, could have been a problem here. For some, it may have been gossip, Page of Swords. All right, that's all I have for you here, Libra. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And up next, we have Aquarius. Let me drink some water here. Okay, Aquarius. Let me write down Aquarius here. Let me write down the timestamp. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are an Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Aquarius may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today, I am channeling messages focusing on your no contact ex. But before I do that, if you're interested in getting to know me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look right here on the live. You could take a look at the chat, and my credentials are there. Just click on that. And after this live, the credentials are going to be down below in the description box, okay? So Aquarius, let's take a look here at your no contact ex. What do they regret the most? What do they regret losing the most here in this connection? And then I'm going to go a little bit deeper with thoughts and emotions, okay? We have here the power of 3. Okay, the power of 3. For some of you, there was a third-party situation. The third party doesn't have to be a person, but it could have been a person. It could have been an ex. It could have been a family member. It could have been a friend. It could have been someone that you shared, children with. It could have been whatever. Okay. Or the third party could be like work or something else, other responsibilities here. And your no contact ex regrets not being present in the connection, however that present may be. Maybe physically present, maybe emotionally present, maybe energetically present. It's like they're there, the heart, the mind is there, but they're just focusing on something else. So your no contact ex may have felt here as if there was a third party interference. For others of you, your no contact ex regrets having caused a situation where there was a third party. For example, they are regretful that for some of them, they were regretful that they weren't present enough in the relationship. That's one message that's coming through. And then the second message that's coming through is that they regret having cheated or deceived or not created some type of transparency or not allowing themselves to create the safe boundaries that needed to be present in this connection. They have the temple of my body, and they also have the downcast pride. Now, the temple of my body is coming across as someone who is who has a lot of it's coming across as depression. It's coming across as someone who may have been dealing with some type of sadness. For some of you, it's coming across as depression. For others, it's coming across as maybe like an illness of some sort, like a neurological situation, maybe an imbalancing of hormones or something. There is something here that may have created this sense of sadness, of feeling like they're lackluster or, something of that nature. Downcast pride. I'm getting a lot of grief here. This person may have, not for everyone, but this person may have lost their parents, their children, friend, family, loved one. And they were kind of still stuck to the sadness of the death of someone of importance or someone connected to them. Some of them here with the temple of my body, I'm getting that there was a sense of like insecurities about the body. They may have resorted to different things here in order to cope with some sense of sadness or depression here. And they regret not allowing themselves to be present and letting you know what was going on. Or maybe you knew here, Aquarius, and you were trying to help them, but it's coming across as this person may have been too far into either a state of depression or a state of sadness here, or a lack of allowing themselves to be present in the moment on time, or be more present emotionally in this connection. Now, remember, this could be a separation, breakup, or divorce for this person, whether it was you who walked away or whether it was this person that walked away. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Let's take a look here emotionally, where this person may be here emotionally. What they regret emotionally. Two of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. Yeah, they may have been very busy. They may have been very busy with things that were of utmost importance to them. And they, like I said at the top of the reading, validation, confirmation, they may have felt as if there was a disconnect. They weren't very present here in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. They weren't very focused here. They weren't present because there was a sense of responsibilities weighing on their shoulders, or there was a sense of a lot of things going on, and they just couldn't get a handle of it. It's like they couldn't walk away from it. And they realize now that this connection was equally important, but they may have chosen, out of the two things that was super important to them, they may have chosen to focus more on something that wasn't the relationship, or you may have felt that they weren't very present. It's like you weren't seen. And because there was a sense or a disconnect here, Aquarius, this is coming across that it's like either you or them. You weren't able to look at the past. You weren't able to look at the future. You were just kind of stuck up in the air here in the midst of something here. And this, again, like I'm getting here, this could have been a sense of depression or sadness. This person could have had bouts of, mood swings here. Or maybe the busyness of life, the hustle and bustle, created a very tense situation at times, and this person couldn't handle how they, whatever, fill in the blank. They couldn't handle just one more thing or something like that. I feel here that they regret not giving this relationship the time that it required, the focus that it required, the presence that it required. They regret that perhaps their sadness or their own emotional turmoil or their own emotional situations, difficulties, obstacles may have created some sense of insecurity in this relationship. This person regrets the decision that they made. If it was them, if they are the ones that left the relationship, broke up or separated or divorced, it's coming across that they regret that they walked away from something that they felt had the potential here. Had the potential if two people worked together. Because there was something here that was valuable to them. All right. All right. So let's take a look here. What's going on? Ooh, everything's just, whoa. Sorry about that. Let's do this one more time. And then we're going to take a look here about their thoughts here. It's coming across here as this person, what do they regret in their minds? Yeah, Ace of Cups. They regret having lost a very significant love or romance. Five of Wands, yeah. This could have been, remember that I said this at the top of the reading? This is validation, confirmation, and I said it when this card came out at the top of the reading. There could have been here some external or internal situations, circumstances, or events where this person was it was very difficult for them to be centered or to be present in this relationship. There could have been here bouts of moodiness or bouts of depression here. There could be this person that maybe they even had some pride issues, right? They may have always thought that they were right about something. That could have been the case here with downcast pride. But I'm getting here a lot of sadness. And 1, 2, 3 of the cards here are looking to the past. And there could have been here some situations, circumstances, or in the past, in the recent past, where it interfered in the love, in the romance of this connection. This person does feel at times that they wish that they could rekindle something here with you. Because I'm getting that here with the 2 of Pentacles. If they could choose again, they would choose this relationship. If they could choose to do better, they would do better if they could, right? 5 of Wands is that conflict. There could have been here the battle of an ego situation. They regret that perhaps in some situations or in some situation or event here, that the ego was the kind of like the main character here of this situation, of this breakup, separation, or divorce. They do still have feelings for you. They have the Ace of Cups. Remember, Ace of Cups is not only love, but it's also the renewal of love. So there's some of them here that may still to this day will say to themselves, man, I wish I could have done that over. I wish I could have done something different. I wish we could have gone about certain things within the connection a little bit differently. Or for others of them, like I said, wishing that they could have chosen something or chosen a different strategy or a different way of doing something. Because I'm getting here that there's some type of battle of the mind or some type of emotional battle, like battling depression or battling bipolar, just giving you just giving you what's coming through. This may not be for everyone, but there was something this person was tackling with, something internal. Could have been somebody that may have passed away and they were dealing with the mourning of something, the loss of something, the grief of something. It may have reflected in this connection. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying here how this energy is appearing, right? Well, Aquarius, thank you so much for your time. I hope these messages were insightful. And if they were, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. And up next, we have Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome. Scorpio, if you are a Scorpio sun, moon, rising, or Venus, then these messages are for you. And today I'm channeling messages focusing on your no contact ex. That means you haven't spoken to them, they haven't spoken to you, and they're your ex. Now, whether this ex is through a breakup, separation, or divorce, then this message is for you. Now, Scorpio, I'm channeling messages focusing on what do they regret losing the most in this connection that they had with you or you with them. Whether it was that you initiated the separation or whether they initiated the separation, we're going to take a look here. What could be the potential regrets this person may have in general, and then what they may potentially have here in their heart. What do they regret emotionally and what do they regret in their mind? Let's take a look here at what's coming through. And they have here the witch at the end of the world, an important end and a new beginning. I feel here for you, Scorpio, that this ending was very impactful. It impacted your ex and it impacted perhaps maybe even you. An important end and a new beginning. Now it's interesting because this red looks like red sand, but I saw it as like blood, actually. I saw it like that, like liquid red going through there. This was a very, very deep rooted, deep kind of breakup for this person. Whether it was that they left you or you left them, however this may have transpired here, they regret the fact that this connection came to an end. And because it says an important end, and again, you guys saw me, I shuffled very well, but it's coming across in some cases, not in every case, but in some cases it's coming across as if you are the one, Scorpio, that did the breakup, separation, or divorce, and that's why they are still hung up, or they're feeling the sense of regret. Like, I regret that this ended because I didn't choose this ending, right? I didn't choose myself to have a new beginning, or I didn't, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's coming across. Like, they didn't have a choice. There could have been here that type of energy here where it may have been you. Now, if it was the other way around, where they're the ones that prompted the separation, breakup, or divorce, they regret the manner in which they may have approached the ending, or how they acted towards the end of the relationship. So if they decided, that's it, I don't want to be with you anymore, Scorpio, they realized that the manner in which they did it hurt your feelings a lot. There was like literally a sense here of a broken heart. And that broken heart energy, even though you may have thought, Scorpio, that they didn't care, they did care. Okay. Now, because there's a lot of thunderbolts in the back, if you take a look at here, there are a lot of thunderbolts in the back. This is coming across, if you can relate to you, Scorpio, being the person who broke, separated, or divorced this relationship, it came to your no contact ex as a sudden surprise, which created this sense of feeling heartbroken and having to look at themselves as now being without you, like independent. Because I'm getting here the number 54. 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. And what I'm seeing clairvoyantly is the 9 of Pentacles, which is a person who can be self-sufficient alone. However, because it says an important end, and if it was you, Scorpio, that broke this relationship, or separated, broken up, or divorced, it's like they didn't want that to happen, right? And so they regret the decision of having ended something they didn't even want to end in the first place. Okay? Let's take a look at what else is coming through for your person. Alone in the world. Exactly what I just said. Exactly what I just said. Remember that I just mentioned here the number 54, the number 9, like in the 9 of Pentacles, as if this person is now having to deal with this heartbreak, separation, breakup, or divorce on their own. If they didn't choose it, if it was you that chose it, Scorpio, that's how it's coming across. Now, if you didn't choose it, Scorpio, let's say that you're the one who's the innocent bystander in the situation, where they're the ones that made the choice to leave. This is saying they regret having made that abrupt decision. They are aware that they broke your heart, and they're aware that they left you alone. It's like they're aware that like I said, Scorpio, if you're the one, if your no contact ex is the one that broke up this relationship, they regret having done it abruptly. They regret hurting you in the process, even if they didn't show that they were hurt too. This wasn't a one-way thing here. And they feel badly that they went back on a promise, perhaps. Maybe the promise was like, I'm going to be there forever. I'm going to be your ride or die. But then this person decides, well, this is it. I don't want to be there with you anymore. So they regret that kind of change of heart and the pain that it caused you. Now, if you are the one, Scorpio, that prompted this breakup, separation, or divorce, your no contact ex regrets, like I said, this feeling of solitude. Is as if they saw you as their ride or die, as if they saw you as a person who is of utmost importance, or that they were going to start with this relationship with you. There was a new beginning in their life. And it's coming across as if this new beginning had to come to an end, and it wasn't even something they chose. So they realize like, wow, I was left by myself and having to accept that idea. Let's take a look here, Scorpio. What else is coming through? Knight of Swords. There was some sense here of impulsivity, because the Knight of Swords is someone thinking something and then doing it. There's a sense of restlessness, impulsivity, and the Chariot. Yeah. It was like something was cut short all of a sudden. Remember, I said that at the top of the reading because I told you those thunderbolts here in the background here show me that there's a sense of like rapid. It was just like unexpected. And here the Knight of Swords also shows that energy as well. Is someone who may have done something impulsively. So Scorpio, if they broke up with you, they regret the manner in which they went ahead and did the how of the breakup, the impulsivity, the lack of seeing that both of you could have gone in a certain direction had both of you equally mended, worked on, or something here, the connection. Now, if it was you, Scorpio, that broke up with your no contact ex, your no contact ex here feels as if this was abrupt. This was something that was said or done or thought of on the spot at the moment, executed in that way. Again, this is their perspective, right? They feel as if, like I said at the top of the reading, this is validation confirmation. They kind of saw you as their person for life. And that's why they regret that they are now what they consider to be alone or single. And I wouldn't be surprised here, Scorpio, if this person still right now at this moment in time is single. Because it was as if this new beginning that they had in their heart for you was something they were very eager to do together as a couple. Now, whatever the situation, circumstance, or event may have caused here a breakup, separation, or divorce, this person has those feelings here, because this is what I'm doing with the feelings. Now, I gave you both versions, right? I gave you both the version of if you were the person that walked away from the relationship, or if you, Scorpio, or the person that wanted to stay in the relationship. And if it was you who wanted to stay in the relationship, this is showing here that, they regret. Look at that, Seven of Swords. Lack of transparency here. There was some type of backstabbing here. There was a sense of dishonesty, cheating. Maybe there's someone here that may have been talking to another person way before this became a breakup, separation, or divorce. Either it was another person that they chose to, leave the situation, circumstance, or event, or there's a sense here of someone not being very honest about how they were feeling about something here. Someone here felt alone. And there's a regret here that's coming with that sense of loneliness or being alone here. Seven of Swords, dishonesty, cheating, being selfish, ego, okay? Thinking that someone is right, but in reality, they're not right, or you're not right. Something here about being right. Okay. But this is coming across definitely as an abrupt type of energy. Wow, look at that. Didn't I talk about the Nine of Pentacles? That's exactly what came out. Scorpio, if you haven't watched your July messages reading, it's already posted. And the reason what prompted me to remind you that is posted, thank you so much for the thumbs up, is because your Scorpio reading for July talks a lot about sign, symbol, synchronicities. And from the top of the reading here, when I talked about the number 45 here, I think I said 54 instead of 45, but the number 45 here, 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. And I told you that I saw clairvoyantly the 9 of coins, or the Nine of Pentacles. And what this is coming across here is that there's a regret here of someone feeling like someone was backstabbed, or someone got backstabbed, or someone was cheating, or someone lied about something here. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Or someone here was being egotistical. But the 9 of coins here is that there's this sense of an admiration here, whether they're admiring you or you're admiring them, or there's a feeling here of admiration somehow. That no matter what or how this may have occurred, whether it was initiated by them or initiated by you here, Scorpio, there's a sense here that this person is like, I'm good by myself then. Or they feel that if they left you, they're like, fine, I know that you'll be fine on your own. And perhaps this wasn't the, whatever. If you left them, Scorpio, they're like, fine, you left me alone in the world. My thoughts were about having a new life with you, and all I ended up getting was an ending. But I will be fine. I will be this 9 of coins or 9 of pentacles, because I am self-reliant and I will make it through, right? And that's how it's coming across. I give you both energies here, depending on how this may have come out for you, okay? Or in your situation. Thank you so much, Scorpio. And again, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe so that you don't miss out on messages like these on my channel. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so whenever I am coming up on a reading, look at this, I put it in and it came right back out. 7 of Swords. There's a sense here of someone not being transparent here somewhere. So there's a regret of, I should have been more transparent about something here. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for your love, your support, and your loyalty, and I'll see you next time. Up next, we have Cancer, and then after Cancer is going to be followed up by Pisces. So don't forget to stay all the way to the end of this reading. All right, Cancer. Hello, Cancer, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however these messages may resonate with you in regards to your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today, Cancer, I am channeling messages focusing on your no contact ex. What do they regret losing the most? And I'm also going to clarify with some emotions here. What were their regretful emotions, regretful thoughts? But first, let me introduce myself. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. As you know, these messages are free. So the only thing I ask in return is if you could please give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe so that I know that you are enjoying these free channeled messages. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to turn on your notification bell, okay? Thank you so much for the thumbs up, everyone. Greatly appreciate it. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, take a look here. If you're live right now, take a look at the chat. There should be a credentials link. And once the live is finished, you can take a look down below in the description box, and my credentials link will be there, okay? So let's take a look here at what your no contact ex regrets losing most here. Oh, interesting. Merry Masquerade just popped out of the deck. There's a sense here where it says glamour, intrigue, and drama. They regret the drama they may have brought into the relationship that had nothing to do with you here, Cancer. Or if it was the other way around, if you're the one who brought in the drama, they regret the fact that there was drama that had nothing to do with them. There's a sense here, they have the number 14, 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. So there's some type of conflict situation that could have been here underneath it all. There could have been here some sense of change, someone changing their mind, someone changing how they feel about something. For some of you, this has to do with gossip, envy, people talking about this connection, people making comments about the connection. maybe busybodies paying attention to this connection, and it shouldn't. If there were children, that means if they had a partner here, Cancer, that they had a prior relationship and had a child with that prior relationship, whether that was a breakup or a divorce, that person in that past connection could have been interfering here somehow, or it could be reversed. You may have had a person interfering from your end within this connection. Okay, so it could go either way. What I'm getting here is that they regret the chatter, the behind the scenes chatter. They regret not being transparent about something. Because if you see here, this is talking about masquerade. They regret not sharing something or not being transparent about something. Now, Cancer, if you're the one who walked away from this relationship, they regret the fact that they didn't share something that they felt that they should have shared, and maybe you found out, and that's the reason why you left. This could have been the opposite direction, meaning if they're the ones that broke up in this connection, they may regret the fact that they were keeping something behind closed doors. They didn't tell you. You found out, or they found out or something about you or whatever. But there's something here about drama. Some of this drama feels that it had nothing to do with you, Cancer, or it had nothing to do with your no contact ex. That this drama may have come from external factors. Let's take a look here. What else is coming through for your no contact ex? Colorless angel. There is a lackluster type of energy here. They may have it's coming across here that they may have shared, but they may not have shared how deeply something may have hurt them. They may have kind of grown numb in the relationship in some way, shape, or form. Now, this could have been you, Cancer, and you might have grown numb. You were just tired of something here that maybe your no contact ex was doing or sharing or saying. But remember, this is their, what they regret. And they regret making you feel that way. They regret not being honest about something, not being transparent about something. They regret kind of like the lackluster type of energy that there could have been here in this connection in the past or recent past, or it could have been recently. But there's this sense here of like no spark here, kind of like the lack of passion here for some of you also. Now, this lack of passion could have been they regret the fact that they didn't put more effort into certain things here, or they feel that, they regret the fact that you, let's say, Cancer, let's say you're the one who decided to break up, like that you left the relationship, you broke up the relationship, and they feel just all out of sorts about it. And they regret the fact that there was that type of ending. They regret the fact that perhaps they should have shared more than what they did, and because they didn't, maybe things went left. Let's take a look here at the emotions here. What else may be coming through here, Cancer, emotionally here? 8 of Cups, yeah, with the Chariot here. They feel like there's a sense here, there's someone who emotionally disengaged from this connection. Now, let's say here, Cancer, that your no contact ex is the one that decided to break or part ways. And this is coming across as they regret the fact that they kind of like sneakingly went in another direction, because there's a sense of someone walking away when someone else is sleeping, or someone not being aware. So they regret the hurt and the pain that they may have caused by the manner in which they decided to break up with you. Okay? What I'm also getting here, if it was you who broke up with them, Cancer, they regret the manner in which this was done. They regret the fact that there could have been here some type of gossip, or like I said, third-party situations here, making comments when they shouldn't have been making comments. Someone here may have grown bored, and they regret the fact that they weren't honest about how they may have felt here, or the disappointment that they may have been feeling. They regret the fact that they didn't share exactly certain things as they were, and they were perhaps trying to hang in there as much as they could, instead of just being honest and saying, hey, I just don't feel the passion anymore in this connection, right? For others of you, there's this feeling that they walked away from this relationship in order to be in either by themselves or to be with someone else. Again, I'm getting that. It's not too many of the readings here have come across with a third party, but I want to say like maybe 2 or 3. The Empress and the Four of Wands. Yeah. This is coming across as they regret the fact that they weren't able to give or contribute to this connection or the growth of this connection as much as they feel they should have. There is a sense of an awareness here of knowing that there's something that more could have been done. Whether it was more nurturing from their end, more of them being of growing, having emotional maturity, maybe perspective maturity, growth. Venus here is a ruler of the Empress energy. I get Taurus and Libra energy here with the Empress. Just throwing it out there. Let that resonate as it may. But I'm getting here with the Empress, there's this sense here of not nurturing something of value. It's like they understood that this connection may have been important, but they didn't nurture it. If it's not that they broke up the relationship through a breakup, separation, or divorce, this may have been you. You may have broken up this relationship because it was a lackluster type of energy. You may have felt that there was an emotional disengagement that you needed to do because maybe somebody was toxic here, or maybe there was something here that was the toxic community or toxic circle of people here. You may have felt that you needed a new life. You needed to move in a separate direction. And then the regret is that they wish they could have joined you in that new venture, in that new opportunity. Because at the end of the day, someone here, whether it was them or whether it was you here, Cancer, may have felt that this was a very good connection, that there was something here solid at once upon a time. It may have died out with the colorless angel. It may have died out, but there was definitely here something of value. And there's a sense of regret, especially if they left you or they broke up or separated from you. It's coming across as they regret. They regret the Four of Wands. They regret having left something that when it was good, it was solid. Right? They regret the fact that you were nurturing and you were fair and you were honest and that you really, truly gave your heart and soul to the connection with them. And they regret how this may have come out or may have played out. Cancer, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Up next is Pisces. Pisces, you are up next. And then we're going to close this reading. I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and for really hanging in there. I saw a lot of you come in and out in this reading. I'm up to Pisces now, so I want to thank each and every one of you. Before I close the reading with Pisces, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe. If you love the way I'm doing the readings, I do these readings quite often. I do it monthly. I do it with the Singles Collective, which that is up already. I do it with the Connections of Separation, which that one is up already. I do it with No Contact. I do it with, there's a lot to take a look at my channel. So again, take a look at that. All right. So now we're up to Pisces, and then we're going to end the reading or the live. Okay. So we have Pisces here with the... All right. Welcome, Pisces. Just wrote down your timestamp. There we go. Just wrote down your timestamp there. Welcome, Pisces. Today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on your no contact ex. What do they regret losing the most? If you are joining me now, don't worry. In a few minutes, I'm going to post this live stream along with the timestamps if you missed the timestamps. Okay. If you missed the live. So no worries. Pisces, again, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. I want to start off by saying thank you to you, my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to give me those thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, so that I know that you are enjoying these free channel messages. And let's take a look here, Pisces, what's coming through for you in regards to your no contact ex, their regrets. And they have here Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energetic shift. There may have been a powerful energetic shift here. There could have been a shift of dynamics, a shift of someone making more money, a promotion, a shift of having to move in one direction or another. There could have been here, because this is coming up as eclipse. So there could have been something here that was hidden and then ta-da, came out. Okay, so there could have been something here. There's a regret here of having not said something or tried. And I'm saying tried because it comes out like someone tried to like sweep something under the rug, but then it's like it still came out regardless. Because the moon, the eclipse doesn't last forever. Eclipses are only for a specific amount of time. It's not like, oh yeah, it's an eclipse for, something like that. That's how this is coming across. There's a powerful there's a powerful energy shift. This person could have regretted the fact that they did something or said something impulsively, which created some type of anger or ruffled some feathers here. If they're the ones that broke up with you, again, I'm feeling that this was an abrupt type of energy. That there was like a lot of either emotion, passion, anger, or just a lot of feelings surrounding the breakup, separation, or divorce. They regret not taking a step back and looked at this connection in a different way or reasoned something. Because I'm getting Mars. Like legit, I'm getting like Mars energy. There was a lot of anger. There was a lot of passion. There was just a lot of drive here, and that may have caused some type of emotion here. Now, Pisces, if you're the one who broke up with them, if you initiated the breakup, separation, or divorce, there's a sense here that they regret that there could have been things here that may have been on their end that they caused, or that there was something here that caused you to do that breakup, separation, or divorce. Okay. But there's something here that happened quickly or swiftly. And there's a regret here of the repercussions or the aftermath that came with that swiftness here, or that shift. For some of you, it was a third-party situation, like something shifted on the outside, whether it was that your responsibilities changed, whether it was that their responsibilities changed, but there's here a shift of some sort. They have hiding your true self. Look at that. A lot of red. Still here with the red. I'm telling you, I'm getting like Mars here, like Mars energy. I wouldn't even be surprised, Pisces, if this is a person who's a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't have to be, but I'm just getting a lot of fire here. Here with hiding your true self, there could have been something here that was, like I said at the top of the reading, validation, confirmation. I said it here with this eclipse, like something was hidden. Something was hidden, and then whatever was hidden just popped out of nowhere. Okay? There could be here a lack of transparency. There could have been here someone feeling like there was a lack of hope here having to do with this connection. So there was like a sense of hopelessness here. I'm getting a lot. I'm going to say it again, and I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm just saying. I told you that this red here, I'm getting a lot of either fire or I'm getting a lot of like hostility, For others of you, there was a sense of your no contact ex regrets repressing certain emotions or certain anger or certain things or perspective that they weren't sharing. This person is cloaking themselves. They want to be invisible, or they want to act as if they are invisible. And that could have been it. This person could have been very hard-headed, or they could have been very much jaded, and they didn't want you to know fully how they may have felt about something. All right, so let's see what else is coming through here for your person. Six of Pentacles. There could have been here a lack of give and take here. This person may have felt here, Pisces, that they in the with the Lovers. Okay, they may have felt here, Pisces, that there wasn't there wasn't here an equal give and take. They may regret the fact that either they didn't give enough, or there was some shift happening here, because the Six of Pentacles is the give and take. They regret the fact that in some cases, this may be the storyline for some of you, that you Pisces were giving a lot and they just weren't giving as much in the connection. If it's the other way around, if you're the one Pisces that went in the opposite direction, you broke up with them, they feel here that they regret either you or them not sharing enough here. There's something here that they value. They still value this. They regret the losing of you, Pisces, because this is how it came out. The Four of Pentacles with the Lovers card. So the Four of Pentacles is looking at the Lovers card, and what this is saying here, that there's something they still hang on to, having to do with this connection. So they still either want to hang on or wanted to hang on to the communication. They may check your social media outlets. They may at times still think about you, reminisce about you, maybe even talk about you. For someone here, it's like in a loving manner. This could have been a Gemini. They don't have to be, but they could be, because the Lovers is ruled by Gemini. However, this could also be an earth sign. Ooh, look at that Page of Coins. That card over there didn't flip over, so I'm not going to go grab it. But they have here the Page of Coins with another card underneath. So what do they regret in their mind? Yep, they regret that they didn't put in enough time, effort, or work to set something or to ground something, even though they knew or they felt that this was a valuable connection. Okay, again, remember the messages that came through here with the red, with the anger, with the sense of something being hidden and then exposing something, or being afraid that something gets exposed here. Again, equal give and take may not have happened here. That could be a regret. They regret that listen, the Ace of Cups is love. It's love, it's intuition, it's emotional growth. And they may regret here that there could have been here a situation, circumstance, or event that they didn't have the emotional maturity in order to do what they needed to do, or to be present as they needed to be present. But listen, Pisces, they really do, there was a lot of love here for you. They also here regret or miss the way you loved them. They miss the way that you showed how you cared. They miss the way that you emotionally invested, or financially, but emotionally invested, or invested in the relationship somehow. They see now, in retrospect, okay, Pisces, they see now that you did have pure intentions, that your intentions were pure, that you were valuable, and that you were someone that didn't care if there was an unequal give and take, because you gave regardless. It's like you gave regardless, and they're aware of that. There's something here about a decision, especially with the Lovers card, because yes, the Lovers card are two people who are in love, but there's also this sense of something, having to decide something or making a decision about something. And I'm getting it with these two cards because both of them have the number 2. You have 2 people here and 2 people here. So there's this sense of like choosing something or making a choice about something. And there's a regret here that they may have not shared fully their authentic self. There may have been here a feeling here of self-sabotaging thoughts, limited beliefs, or feeling a little bit of insecurities. Like, I don't want to talk about that, or I don't want to share that, or I want to hide how I may be feeling about Pisces, or, something to that effect is what I'm picking up here. Pisces, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Thank you so much, Pisces. And I want to thank each and every one of you. I hope you have subscribed already. And if you haven't, go ahead and do so. And don't forget to click on that notification bell so you don't miss out on content upload. Take care and have a good day.